Mark Rudd, Times Delta Media Group, coming to you from MacWorld 2014, where we're at the Flir booth. Forward-looking infrared technology being brought home to everybody in their homes, applications for every use that you could think of in an affordable package. We have Jim McGowan with us here, product with the company, with Flir itself. Going to demo the Flir 1 for us. Jim, can you tell us a little bit about the product today?
Sure, absolutely. Flir 1 is the very first personal thermal imager for the iPhone. It's very compact, as you can see. It has its own battery, so it's not using battery from the phone. The battery will power the unit for 2 hours of continuous operation, and inside of it we've got two cameras. We've got our thermal camera and we have a visual camera. What that does for you is it provides incredible imagery so that you can see the world in a different light, actually more like in a different wavelength, if you will. And the thermal imagery can be extremely useful to many people. There's a myriad of uses. I mean, whether it's personal security, whether it's checking temperatures of food and such, but also outdoor. You can find animals. You can look at crops and vegetation and find out if thermally if there's a difference between the crops. If there's more moisture in the ground in one area than there is in another. I mean, it's a very useful tool for those types of purposes.
Which in the valley where we're from, big agricultural area, so there's a lot of applications that could be utilized there. So when you say comparing crops, like crops that maybe have more water content or being warmer or colder, meaning there's a little more water content within that particular crop.
Right. Well, one of the things that we've had a gentleman who came by and said, I'm concerned about, do I have good coverage with my irrigation? Well,
nice.
This will certainly tell you if you've got water hitting where it needs to be hitting or not hitting where it needs to be hitting. There could be other things that you can find out thermally from vegetation that is in blight or not. We don't claim to know all of the purposes that this could be used for, but one thing we do know is putting this tool in people's hands will allow them to explore things and let us know how useful it is for them.
Absolutely.
As we do the show here at MacWorld, I mean, folks are coming up to us telling us all.
I'm going to use it for that.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah. It's totally incredible. So that's exciting for us because, that's what we want to do. Our mantra is infrared everywhere, and Flir 1's going to allow us to do that.
So when do you expect the product to be on the market, in the marketplace, and also price point?
The product will be available here in the late spring, so we're talking about the late May, early June timeframe. You'll be able to get it through major consumer electronics retailers, and the price is $349, which is
that's very
exciting.
Affordable.
Yeah, it's quite exciting if you know anything about thermal imagers. This is really a first of its kind.
Well, Jim, we appreciate you taking the time to speak with us, and we look forward to testing the product out in the valley.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.